This is our events area. Fit about 150 people to 200 people, depending on how it's configured, quite comfortably. We open up this door sometimes, put more tables inside into the brewery. These are just some canned bodies sitting there waiting to be filled for Hilltop. Restrooms into the brewery. Kind of instead of a step and repeat, we have this one big wall where people usually take like their group photos when they have an event. This is Aaron, he's our head brewer.
Howdy.
I don't know what Aaron's doing. I never really do. 30 barrel system. Hot and cold liquor tanks, our boiler. And you have to remember we're still undergoing repairs from the tornado. So in a little bit here, you'll see a lot of shit laying around that doesn't exactly inspire confidence, but it's what we're doing. Mill. So it starts there with our grains. This is kind of our work area right here, high traffic. This is Logan. Logan works in our cellar. Hot and cold liquor, parts washer, parts, 30 barrel fermenters, 60 barrel fermenters. This is another brew house right here. It's a direct fire. We use it to caramelize worts and do some smaller batches of stuff. Just offers us more flexibility. That's our old kettle and a tiny little mash tun here. Big mash tun behind, little mash tun up front. That is a hop back for using whole hops instead of just pellets. Again, 60 barrel fermenters. These are 120 barrel lagering tanks. We also use them for primary fermentation. This is Zane, our cellar master, doing what he does, cleaning a couple of tanks for next week's brews. These little 8 barrel tanks are what we started with, and we also use for our smaller brewery. We'll do our primary fermentations in these. You hear our cat, our mouse patrol in the background. Have some little 5 barrel bright tanks that we use for special stuff, like when we put coffee in a beer, it'll start here. Little 8 barrel single wall tank that we use for CIPing, our cleaning tanks. Here's our packaging lines. This is our bottling line. It's a Fimer, it's an Italian bottling line and labeler. This is our depalletizer for can bodies. In here is all the lines, so cans come off here and do a twist rinse. This is our filler, seamer. This is made in Solon's, P.S. Angeles. It's pretty much the best small scale canner on the market, and it's worth every penny, probably worth more than we paid for it. Labeler, date coder. This is our ringer that we're actually getting rid of for to be using PackTex, which we're right now hand applying because the rings are terrible. This is a workstation for checking weights of canned product, also the seams. We have a microscope right here that we can actually microscopically check seams for quality control. Pallet wrapper, air compressor, CO2, more barrels of barrel-aged Scotch ale. I think we have some in there. We have a whole bunch of different things. We did a collaboration with a High Bank distillery that should be coming out here in February or March. These are all can bodies, super sacks of malt, 12-ounce bodies for Vlad. Specialty malts. You name it. This is our loading door, unfortunately, because our loading bay was destroyed by the tornado. So you see this wall, this pink wall was put up just temporarily because this part is unusable. It's not heated. That door was blown in by the tornado. The roof is still all messed up. I mean, there's like lights that are jamished up. You can sort of see like there's the insulation from the roof that's exposed still, waiting on structural steel. And we're, of course, putting anything we can back here. This used to be a real nice little cafe for employees, but now it's our tool room because of the tornado. Our offices used to be really cool too, but they're still under construction. These are offices. Right now it's just holding all of the stuff that the tornado took out. John, that's Mike.
Who's that?
Nobody. Just doing a walk around for somebody. What? I know, it looks like shit. We know. This is the brewer lounge. The lab used to be the best lab for our scale of a brewery, probably maybe anywhere, but certainly around here. We were still waiting for new cabinets. We have PCR technology. We have, usually there's microscopes set up. Hula shakers, our library is usually set up, but right now we're just trying to make it through. 3 months on still. And then we're back to here. There's our production schedule up for everyone to see. Our docket, which is what we are, what we have to do on any daily basis. Every task is on here. Who claimed it, who did it. Production schedule. Let's Get Back by the Beatles. If you haven't seen that documentary, it's worth every minute of the 9 hours you'll spend watching it. That's it.